If you have anxiety or OCD, how do you handle distress? How do you handle discomfort in general? We're going to talk all about it. Stay tuned. That's what's up next. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels. I'm a therapist and I make videos for people with anxiety or OCD. And today I want to talk to you about discomfort. When we are dealing with anxiety or OCD, one of the main skills that we are building is how to handle discomfort. Because in life in general, we all have to handle discomfort. I mean, there is discomfort in it's too hot out, I'm too tired, I'm too hungry, this is too hard, right? This life stress is overwhelming. Handling discomfort, whether it's physical or mental or, a life curve that's just very curvy, that's part of life, is handling discomfort. When you add in anxiety or OCD, you are faced with discomfort a zillion times more because you're having anxious thoughts that make you uncomfortable. You are uncomfortable in situations that other people are not uncomfortable in. So it's more. When you have OCD and you have intrusive thoughts, if you don't scratch that itch and give OCD what it wants, then you're going to face discomfort. That's like the key of exposure response therapy, which is how do I, trigger OCD and then sit with the discomfort? And that may be too much for you. You might think, I just can't handle discomfort. And so I definitely can't handle doing ERP, exposure response prevention, where I trigger OCD and I sit with discomfort because I can't handle discomfort at all. Then you might want to look at how to build your muscles to handle discomfort outside of anxiety or OCD. Because this is a two-parter. One, you can work on building your tolerance to stress, your ability to handle uncomfortable situations in so many different ways that are not about your anxiety or OCD. We're going to talk about that in a second. But two, I think it's helpful to know that when you are working on your anxiety or OCD, you are actually building skills that are going to improve your resiliency, your ability to handle and move forward through any discomfort in life. And so I have seen that kids with anxiety or OCD who do work on their anxiety or OCD down the road or whenever can actually be stronger than the average person because they are building those muscles to handle discomfort all the time. I've seen that with my kids, that we'll be in a situation where other people are really struggling, whether we are in a really hot weather and we have to be in an event and everyone's like dying, and my kids are handling it pretty well. Or we have been in just rough situations, where there's been grief or death, and my kids have handled it better than a lot of other kids because they have learned how to handle a lot of discomfort in life. It doesn't mean that it's easy and it's not fun, but they have muscles. They have muscles to handle the discomfort, and so will you when you build up your tolerance to handle uncomfortable things. So how do you start? Well, it doesn't always have to be anxiety or OCD related. I mean, that's really helpful, and that's kind of the goal. But in life in general, are you always looking for the rescue? Or do you say, you know what, this is uncomfortable and I'm not having a good time, but I can do this. I can power through this. And so think about situations outside of anxiety or OCD where you can also build your muscle. Is it, you're not feeling 100%, but you're not sick. You're just tired and you feel like, can you handle it? Can you just hang in there and finish the day? Or are you standing somewhere and your legs feel uncomfortable? Can you handle the discomfort? Like, look for opportunities where you are uncomfortable, but you're able to handle it. How do you show up mentally when you are uncomfortable? Do you tell yourself, I can't handle this. This is too much. I'm too tired. This is too painful. This is overwhelming. This is too hard. Or do you tell yourself, I can do this. This is only 2 more hours. I can get through this, right? I can manage this. I mean, I've had that situation, all sorts of things. I'll be waiting for someone and I'll be like, this is going to take forever. I can't handle this, right? I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have to sit here for 2 hours. And then I say, make this enjoyable. Go listen to an audiobook. Go do something else, right? You're just sitting here. What do you have on your phone to entertain you? I make it fun. I make lemonade out of lemons, right? I find some way to handle the discomfort. But what I find as well is that the more I embrace situations or things that have happened to me with that attitude of, oh, this sucks so bad and I'm not excited about this, but how can I make this manageable? How can I make this fun? I'm not looking for the escape. I'm not looking for the escape hatch. I'm not calling someone to rescue me. I'm like, this is manageable. I can get through this. How can I make this more bearable? How can I even make it fun? Build those skills. And when you build those skills, when you are doing things for anxiety or OCD and you're pulling back, you're going to be more resilient and empowered because you've learned how to handle things that are not comfortable. So think about that for the next day or two. What things do you shy away from or avoid or want rescued from, where you can actually just kind of immerse yourself in some discomfort and learn to be able to handle it. Well, I hope that you find the sparkle in everything you do, and sometimes it'll be uncomfortable and sometimes it'll be great. And I'll be back next Thursday with another video. Take care.